And he deals. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. And a quick out, number one. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Batting third, the first base.
Two outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
Check swing, went around. That's strike one. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Brings it in. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Drops into the glove. So first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a swing and a miss there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one missed. 2 on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the DH, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Happ fires it in. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
JT Realmuto steps in.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat. And
now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs. Big swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The 0-2. Up the middle. And that chance handled. They get the force. That ends the frame. No runs. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some bird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
0-1 there. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and Gomes is retired. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Hendricks back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Into the bleachers and gone. He made him pay for that one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit.
The batter on the clock.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This is Bryson's stop. Fly to left his first time. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The first base is number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Turner on second. Stop on at first with nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out. Harper into second, and he's got a double.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Schwarber at the plate now as he chases after that one. First and third, 1 down. In the air to left, down the line. Happ makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Two on, 2 outs. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run is in. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Whit Merrifield. That one hit to right. Suzuki snags it on the run. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Nico Horner. Walked to open the ball game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Happ, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. In the air, left side. Merrifield has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Bounce to the left side. Whips it across, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now that the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas now at the plate. On the ground, out to short. Swanson whips it to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play.
The bat of the center.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That's to third. Morel tosses across to first, and they get Turner for the out. And the Phillies are set down in order. The Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth, and 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's a good take.
Up the middle. Stop. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Just missed. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit. Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
The bat, number 8, designated hitter, Nick.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He gets there with the slide to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. The Phils leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Smith takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Morel, the runner at second with 1 away, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
That's through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrifield gets under it. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 3-run dinger, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Suzuki lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And another ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw one. The pitch. Fall off foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We're all set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Mark Leiter Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Farmer also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Really aggressive at the plate. That at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not a bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
And now for the Phillies, Whit Merrifield. And that one fouled off. Hendricks throws over. Real Muto back easily. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Zips it across. Play is made, 2 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Sliced hard but foul. At the belt and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown.
Here at Wrigley Field, where we go bottom 6. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
That's a little bit low. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Bellinger's won a variety of awards in his career, hasn't he? I mean, he's been named Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Comeback Player of the Year now. Throwing a few Silver Slugger awards, and he has himself quite the trophy cabinet.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
And that one upstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one.
Taijuan Walker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Popped up. Stop. Balls it in, 2 away.
Now third base.
Next to hit, Christopher Morel. Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Boom. Goes on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Yeah, you know it's me.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Rojas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's the 0-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 3. And 1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle. He's in there.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
One gone, runner at first. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, 2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. Over first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Lined into right. And he boots it. And that keeps the inning alive. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Reads at the bumper for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And takes low for ball 1. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one not close. 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Yan Gomes waits. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4. Dom Smith stands in. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
With that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, and it's a pretty big deal when you can strike a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just...
Laser! Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 4-3. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple. So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner. That pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Smith at third. Horner at first with no outs.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
To first, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hector Neris.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Action in the pen down there. Adbert Alzala up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Farmer also throwing. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Real Muto swings through it for strike 1. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And a swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Patrick Wisdom. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the pitch. And that one is inside. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Merrifield ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
And this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Harper brings it in, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The pitch. That one the other way. And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Now he launches a throw over his head. Now second and third, and nobody out.
The batter, number 7.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Buck Farmer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And there's a foul ball. Farmer in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2013. To third might be 2. There's 1 out. Relay to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
That just misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it finds the basket and gone. It just got out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 7-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one. 4 runs already in the frame. You're the top of the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script. So coming into the game now on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He's the new third baseman.
Edmundo.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good will.
The Cubs trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitch.
Turner to second. That's 1. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone. 1 out left for the Cubs. Dominic Smith, the next Cub to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Walker is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action.
All game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
This one.